And you can just begin by visualizing the container. As I've said a few times before, I like to visualize a big Tibetan bowl. And all of our lights within the bowl, all of our energies, our intentions, our vibrations. And as we send Reiki, we fill the bowl. And it also spills out into all the intentions we set. And it just becomes available for anybody else who requires healing at this time. We're just going to start off by checking in on our own energy, just bringing your attention from the crown all the way down through the base and the head, just relaxing the shoulders down into the arms and relaxing into the chest, down into the diaphragm, into all the organs in the stomach and tummy area, into the belly, into the pelvis, the thighs, the legs. And your hands may be connected to your body. You may have them over your heart center or in the belly. Or if you're sending, you may have them on a cushion. So you can just keep your hands wherever they are at the moment. Just bringing your consciousness deeply into the heart center. Just letting it drop away from the thoughts, down into the heart. And just with the breath, you're just allowing that center to very gently open and blossom. Just see if you can focus away from the thoughts, away from all the external distractions, just for the next few minutes as we're together, just bringing focus. And you might feel an intensity in the chest. It may be a sensation. You may see a light, maybe some heat, maybe just simply vibrations. And from deep within this chest area, you're just very gently allowing it to open out into the body. You can use your breath if that helps. So as you inhale, you feel the intensity, and as you exhale, you just allow the expansion. And as you expand it out, you begin to become aware of all the other people in this group, in this container. And it's almost as if we're all pulsing our own heart energy into the container. So it becomes very amplified. You might notice almost like a heartbeat or a breath. There's a very slight contraction and expansion that happens with this heart-centered energy. Like the visualization I'm getting is almost like popcorn coming out from the top, like this beautiful white light energy just pulsing out of the container and spilling out over the edges. And just allowing that overspilling to just keep expanding out into all the intentions we set, all our prayers, all our hopes and wishes, not only for ourselves and our family, but the loved ones around us, for our neighborhood, perhaps for the country, perhaps for the leaders. Until you get a sense that it's encompassing the entire planet. And you might notice other groups, other containers. There's a very fine vibration all the way around the planet. It feels like a pulse. You're just allowing yourself to align in with that pulse. Just notice it's a very fine vibration. It's very light, very conscious, very clear. Almost translucent. And just feeling it all through your body. Get really familiar with it. It doesn't want anything from you. It doesn't need anything from you apart from your openness, your truth. And notice that it requires no thought, requires no opinions. And so simultaneously it comes from your heart center. It also feels as if it is coming from an external center as well. It's all one. And if you notice any tightness or distraction in your energy, just very gently just asking it to dissolve. So there's no forcing, no resistance. You're just using the breath and the Reiki, trying to make yourself as transparent as possible. So you're almost, all your cells are almost merging in with the cosmic heart. And it feels very familiar, very comfortable. And as you really sit in this vibration, just notice how it has the capacity to just burn away the thoughts, to burn away anxiety, any busyness in the mind. It's almost like one of those like insect zappers that just, as the thought comes into it, it just zaps. So you just allow yourself to really be present here for healing. If you are noticing yourself out in the cosmic, more global, you're out there somewhere, you might also notice that as all of the confusion or fear or agendas from the more dense parts of our experience right now, as they come up to meet this very loving, very open energy, that there is a kind of zapping that happens there too. And you're not making this happen, you're just observing that it is happening. So it's almost like we're simultaneously personal within our own heart center, but also joining as part of a more global heart center. And simply by witnessing this and by holding the space, we can contribute our own energy, our own Reiki, just helping to hold this grid in place as we shift through. And if there's any tension as you watch this, you're just breathing very gently into it and just release. And just noticing how much energy you can actually hold in your system. It's quite immense. And notice that you're not alone. There are many, many other people also holding their heart centers very open at the moment. Many, many, many thousands of us working together, holding our center. And you may feel enormous gratitude for all of these wonderful beings. Just feeling gratitude for everybody else in this group. And wherever you are, if you're quite far out at the moment in the Earth's atmosphere, just going to invite us to just see if we can bring this vibration down. For some reason, I'm really being called to come into the oceans. So if any of you want to follow me there, we're just going to very gently bring our attention and the vibration. See if we can ground it. Just bringing it down, imagining ourselves going into the oceans. It's very cool and peaceful as we drop in. Keeping our heart centers very open. Feels so peaceful. Dropping all the way down to the ocean bed. Just see if you can visualize yourself planting your feet right in the ocean bed. So in a sense, you're very grounded to Mother Earth, and yet you're surrounded by water. And you may notice down here that there are also many lights and presents. So we're helping to embody this open-hearted energy all the way down through the planet, through the oceans, through the water, down into Mother Earth also. And if it feels like the right thing to do, you can just keep going into the Earth's core itself. So the energies feel more dense and yet more secure, like we're anchoring in. Just focusing on the Reiki, emitting the Reiki all the way through, deep in the core. Just noticing again, simultaneous giving and receiving movement, the security, the safety, the love from the planet, giving and receiving. And now very gently coming back up if you are deep in the core. And also just noticing for yourself, where are you most comfortable? Perhaps it was deep in the core, perhaps in the ocean, perhaps all the way out in the stratosphere, looking down on the planet. Or maybe you haven't gone out of your body at all. You're sitting perfectly happily within your own body structure. And all of us have different resonance with how our heart center resonates with the greater whole. And finding that sense of home is really important right now. But for all of us, wherever we are on the planet, just very gently bringing yourself back into your body, into the room. And just first of all, getting a sense of your boundaries, where your aura is. Bringing your awareness up into the crown, a couple of inches above your crown. Become very aware of the energy there. It may feel tingling on the top of your head. And then bringing your awareness down into the brain, into the middle of the head. Feeling the sensations of the skin, your face, the back of the head. Coming down into the neck. And just noticing the shoulders. Noticing the breath in the chest. Noticing the belly and the arms, your hands, the sensation of the Reiki in your hands. And noticing your legs, noticing the base chakra. All the way down into the feet, paying particular attention to the feet, perhaps wiggling your toes. And whenever you're ready, releasing your hands, giving them a swipe, giving them a little squeeze. Raising your hands above your head, giving a little shake all the way down through the body so that your whole body is shaking. And whenever you're ready, opening your eyes.